The Georgetown University debate hall buzzed with energy as students and media packed every seat. What started as a routine political discussion was about to become the most explosive confrontation of the year. 8-year-old Barron Trump, now a freshman at Georgetown, sat confidently at the debate table. His 6'7" frame commanded attention as he adjusted his navy blazer, looking every bit the political heir everyone expected him to be. Across from him sat Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett from Texas, invited to discuss youth engagement in politics. Nobody saw what was coming next. "Congresswoman Crockett," Barron began, his voice steady and calculated. "With all due respect, your record shows you're completely unfit to guide America's youth in political engagement." The room fell silent. Students exchanged shocked glances. The cameras kept rolling. But what Jasmine Crockett pulled out next would flip this entire confrontation upside down. Hidden in her phone was a recording that would expose something nobody expected and leave Barron Trump speechless for the first time in his life. Before we dive into this incredible story, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss these explosive political moments that are reshaping America. This wasn't just a debate between a young Trump and a Democratic congresswoman. This was about to become a masterclass in how quickly power can shift when you underestimate your opponent. At 18, Barron Trump had already made waves at Georgetown University. Standing nearly 6'8", he towered over his classmates both physically and intellectually. Unlike his siblings who jumped straight into business, Barron chose academia, political science with a focus on constitutional law. His professors described him as frighteningly intelligent and politically astute beyond his years. He'd never lost a debate in his freshman year. Students called him the Giant, not just for his height, but for the way he dominated every political discussion. Barron had stayed mostly out of the spotlight during his father's presidency and campaigns, but now he was ready to build his own political brand. Georgetown's Young Republicans Club had grown by 300% since his enrollment. He was already being mentioned as a future political candidate. Tonight's debate was supposed to be his coming-out moment, a chance to show America that the Trump political dynasty had a brilliant new voice. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, 43, represented Texas's 30th congressional district. A former civil rights attorney, she'd built her reputation as one of the most fearless voices in Congress. Her viral moments during committee hearings had made her a social media sensation. Crockett grew up in St. Louis, worked her way through law school, and spent years fighting for criminal justice reform before winning her seat in 2022. She was known for her sharp questioning, her ability to cut through political nonsense, and her talent for exposing hypocrisy. What most people didn't know was that Crockett had been quietly investigating something for months, something that would soon rock the political world. This Georgetown debate wasn't just about youth politics. It represented the collision of two Americas, the Trump legacy trying to establish its next-generation leader, and the progressive movement's rising stars. For Barron, this was his chance to prove he belonged on the national stage. For Crockett, it was an opportunity to mentor young minds about real political engagement. Neither of them knew they were about to create one of the most viral political moments of the decade. The debate topic was Engaging Generation Z in American Politics. The format was simple, 45-minute discussion moderated by Georgetown's Political Science Department Chair, Dr. Sarah Martinez. The audience included 200 students, faculty, and local media. C-SPAN was broadcasting live. Social media was already buzzing with anticipation. As Dr. Martinez introduced both speakers, you could feel the electricity in the room. This was the first time Barron Trump had engaged in public political discourse as an adult. This was Jasmine Crockett's first time debating a member of the Trump family. The stage was set for something explosive. Dr. Martinez opened with a straightforward question. How can we better engage young Americans in the political process? Jasmine Crockett spoke first, discussing voter registration drives, civic education, and the importance of authentic representation. Her response was measured, professional, and well received by the audience. Then it was Barron's turn. "Thank you. Dr. Martinez," Barron began, his voice carrying the confidence of someone born into power. "I think Congresswoman Crockett raises interesting points, but I have to question whether she's the right person to guide America's youth." A murmur rippled through the audience. This wasn't the respectful academic discourse they'd expected. Barron continued, his tone remaining calm, but his words cutting deeper. "Congresswoman Crockett represents everything wrong with modern politics. She's more focused on viral moments and social media clips than actual governance. Her committee performances are theater, not substance." Students began pulling out phones, sensing this was about to go viral. Crockett raised an eyebrow, but remained composed. Furthermore, Barron pressed on, her vote